2.
Here we go. Time to crash again.
I still have time. It's on 5. We're still on 5 o'clock. We have the time.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why OBS crashed, so that was an interesting tidbit.
Okay, let me see here.
I am trying to record the chat right now, so that might screw things up as well. We'll see. I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here and wait until it crashes again.
Why?
Because I think it's going to crash again. Alright, so I'm going to assume that it's good. So, this is the Waiting Queue podcast for April 21st, 2014. Episode number 39, I believe.
8.
No, last one was 38. This is 39.
Can't this be 38 too, just for the joke?
Well, it might be 38. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's 39.
I'm
How's about we just call this number 88?
Buttkiss and Companion Q. The Cross is... he died.
Dead.
He had emergency and he's not here. No, I'm just trying
the
to save
cholera
face.
that he thought he had last week, he had it and he died.
He decided he wanted to have a week off, so he's frolicking around in the sun.
He decided that he hates the podcast and us equally, so...
He went and frolicked in the sun.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But it's a good thing we have loyal people like Relic, Buttkiss, and Companion Cube pick up the slack.
Title at
something
the
I
top.
never thought I would ever hear in my life.
Companion, you put 420.
420, huh?
God damn it. We can't trust you to do anything. Alright.
Oh, man. I'm good at counting days.
So...
It's always 420 for me. Oh, yeah. How are you guys, Relic? You haven't been on the podcast in a while, have you?
No, I haven't been here for a very long time.
Yeah. How is your things?
Shut up. So, this was Easter weekend. If you guys want to say what your Easters were like. I don't have anything to talk about for that, no.
See, I told Cross this would happen. Cross will riot, and then like giant fat baby men with giant eyes come up with expressionless faces and try to hug you.
Yeah, well, you know.
Look, it was only the 2 times.
Well, Cross did say that he wanted to, like, you know, frolic in the sun, and, well, we can't stop him from frolicking in the sun.
The thing is, Cross, I feel like Cross is getting sick of the podcast or something, and he's getting like, I don't want to do gaming stuff as much anymore because, you know, that's understandable. He's been doing this for the past
3 weeks,
years. 2
years.
So, yeah, and he's been on every single podcast since the beginning, right?
Yeah, he's been on every single podcast, and, you know, he's just been going through that whole not wanting to do anything with games recently, so he doesn't really want to do the podcast right now. So he's just taking a break and frolicking in the sun, and we can't stop him because it's not raining, and we're not weather gods.
Damn it.
Well, I'm not Ninetales, so I can't use Rain Dance.
That'd be amazing.
But can we teach Rain Dance to a Charizard? Because I can turn myself into a Charizard. I've done it.
That would be terrible.
According to that game, Buttkiss, yeah, you can.
Oh, sweet.
It's terrible. I think Cross has finally found a girlfriend. No, if he did, he would be gone. Yeah. Like, we wouldn't hear from him.
Unless he's very, very bad at dating.
Yeah, that's true.
Part of the reason that he doesn't care as much about video games and Let's Playing is he's just a little bit, you know, he's in his 30s. He's been doing it a long time.
And he found Japanese porn.
He found Japanese porn.
God damn it, Earl.
And his job actually makes him more money than YouTube does, so he has even less of an incentive to actually do it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, he got the new job too, which makes him even more like, I hate the computer thing. Yeah. Maybe if he got that job at the supermarket, then he wouldn't want to stop doing everything on the computer.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have to be on the computer constantly to do his job. His job's completely web-based.
Yeah. Buttkiss, did you misspell your own name?
No. God, I hope not.
Oh
Buttkiss.
my god, did he?
No, I didn't.
That's
Ignore
amazing.
him.
I'm
Good job,
Buttkiss. I'm
Buttkiss.
gonna do a title card and misspell my own name.
I
easiest
totally
name
did
to
that
spell.
on purpose. There.
Oh
Fix
man,
it.
No,
my goodness.
we're gonna keep it like this. Crest has gone back to Maple Story. That would
Yes,
be
he's
terrible.
gone forever. So, anyway, because I'm bored of the crosstalk, let's move on with our lives. As a
Forget
smite
about
to them.
Cross.
Yeah.
Go off
He's
into
dead.
our own adventures.
Actually, he's online right now. That's how much he hates you guys.
He's online. He's not even outside. He just doesn't want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, he's online. We were just saving his face. He's online. Doesn't care.
Maybe he is frolicking in the sunset.
I hope he's
or
frolicking in the sun.
sky.
It's very bright.
He's just frolicking in the small amounts of sun the one window in his apartment lets in.
Does he only have one window in his whole apartment?
This is dancing.
I'm making random guesses at this point. Most of them actually turn out to be correct.
Alright, well, anyway, this weekend, we have a special event. There is, on Friday or Saturday, going to be a mini Pokemon tournament hosted and organized by Private Buttkiss.
Meaning that it's going to fall apart.
Probably.
Everything's dying around me.
All of the flowers, it's because you touch yourself.
Whoops.
God.
Oh, man. But anyway, Buttkiss, do you want to put the link in the description of where we're going to be doing that?
Sure.
And that I think that you want to stream that on Drive Not Found, right? Is that what you're going to do?
That's what I've been planning to do, yeah.
Yeah. So
We're going to be using the site's not found.
What? Drive Not Found wasn't found.
Alright, well, apparently Drive Not Found no longer exists, so we won't be...
I probably just misspelled it.
Okay, well,
Okay, yeah, here it is.
on Friday and Saturday of this week, so April 25th or 26th, depending on which one's better for the schedules, we will be doing a mini Pokemon tournament. It seems like Buckus' idea is a single elimination style bracket. So...
That's like, I kind of think it might be better to do a double elimination bracket, but we'll see how that goes.
If you do a double, well, okay, well, if it's single elimination, it'll probably take around an hour and a half for the whole thing.
Yeah.
If we do double elimination, it's 3 to 4 hours, I would say. So it's not going to be too long.
The thing about this tournament is that we're going to do random teams, like, so that'll be 6 random Pokemon out of all the Pokemon, right?
Yeah, and it's and the
because-
Pokemon that you can use are from every gen as well.
Yeah, which I'm going to be just confused as balls to my Pokemon, because I'm going to be like, who the hell is Ice Cream?
Yeah, who's
Exactly.
Ice Cream Man?
I'd imagine that there's going to be some people who know Pokemon a lot better than some other people, or at least the newer Pokemon, which are options. So,
And not only are the Pokemon randomized, but their levels, their abilities, their items that they're holding, everything's random. So it's going to be a big mess.
There's going to be 8 people in it, Yoshi, right?
Yeah, the people who are going to be in there are going to be, I think it's Yoshi, Buttkiss, myself, Companion Cube, Daglis' roommate Billy, Cross, and is there that's 7, right?
yeah. This is still in early development, and I don't know what to say about it.
And Buttkiss' second half, I don't know how to say Buttkiss backwards, so.
Kiss Butt?
Sitka.
Sick.
Zictum.
Yeah, there we go. That works. Yeah, I beat Pokemon Blue on the original Game Boy Color thing, so that's all my Pokemon knowledge right there. It's pretty much, and then I played Pokemon Stadium. So all the Pokemon stuff I did was first generation stuff, which first generation is definitely the best in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people would agree with me.
Yeah, so.
I'm invited to Riot. One person Riot, no, but there's 2 fat, emotionless.
Zeresto has 2 heads and/or bodies growing out of his intestines.
He's 2 different people.
For
Yeah.
Or we could do
6.
we could do 2 single elimination tournaments with one on one Pokemon 1-on-1. I mean, or doubles. We could do, so we could do both.
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna turn out, but it should be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. I like how, it's Buttkiss' tournament. Nothing. Riot
doesn't
or
get much say at all.
You idiot. This chat is full of dumbs.
Are you recording chat, right?
I don't know. It could be or it couldn't be. I don't know.
The thing about the chat is that we haven't had a VOD, like a video, going up on the WinQ podcast channel where we actually recorded the chat for a while because Cross had a stream and he couldn't record at the same time.
Yeah.
And I just, for some reason, perhaps just will not record Mozilla for me, or Chrome, or Internet Explorer. Otherwise, I would have, been posting that. So we've just been exporting them from Twitch. That's why there hasn't been the chat and the videos, unfortunately. But hopefully we can figure something out eventually. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been, I was talking to Cross and I told him I could, sit in the Skype calls and just mute myself and record the chat. But he was like, screw chat, we don't need it.
That's pretty much our thought process for everything. Screw it, we don't need it.
Yeah.
Table flip.
The riot has started.
Oh, I'm so afraid.
Oh no, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah. The frog died. We've killed Kermit.
Oh no, the frog, that's right. No!
Crap.
No! Froggy!
Wait, I can legitimately fix this. I have that picture as well, I think.
Too bad. Not doing it.
You need...
I don't have that picture. We're
guys are
screwed.
You know what I'm gonna have to do now, Relic?
What companion? What are you gonna do? Please, pray tell.
I'm gonna have to download the stream and superimpose the frog on the video the entire time.
Well, have fun doing that.
I don't want to.
Man, that is so... Oh, that is so scathing. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that. Jeez.
Son of a bitch. Well, I can't even find the frog, so that's terrible. Now here, let me fix this. There we go. Much better. We're no longer 420 blazing it.
Yeah, it only took you, 13 minutes?
Hey, lucky number 13.
Good job, man.
A riot has killed the frog. Yeah, you guys rioted too much. Now,
Oh, come on. Now Cross is never gonna come back. That's like the one thing that kept him going.
The
all
frog?
these weeks. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Throughout all of his down times where he's like, I don't know if I want to YouTube anymore. The frog.
He
The
sees
frog.
the frog. I would have thought it was Soto, but...
Crossfire. You'll be caught up in the...
Oh, God, shut up.
I'm sorry.
Good.
Oh, I kind of forgot this a little earlier. Terror did say that he will want to be in the tournament as well, so that's 8 people.
Okay.
No, you didn't mention him. Anyway.
Exactly why I said I didn't mention it. Aha.
There we go.
So, the funny thing here, as is usual, is that companion, the guy who knows he's going to be on the podcast, never has any topics.
Well, I have 2 topics.
Oh, good, because,
Come on.
Buttkiss and I were told last minute that we were going to be here.
And one of the... Buttkiss was told last night at 2 a.m., so I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, oh, man!
2:30.
He's got a whole,
2:30.
he got to sleep, let's see. Yeah, he's got a lot of time there to...
Listen,
Hey,
I almost forget every single time, every week, that the podcast is going to happen.
so technically, Relic stole the one topic I had, so...
Oh,
Allow
oops.
me to return the favor and steal one of Companion's. So, Companion Cross Knight's Relic and I recently played a game that he bought for us, that a Companion bought for us.
Damn it,
Ring
Buttkiss!
Runner Flight of the Flight of the Sages.
Yeah, Ring Runner Flight of the Sages. I got a 4-pack for like $7 because it had multiplayer modes that I thought were interesting.
What?
Multiplayer it seems kind of underwhelming, but from what I saw of the controls, it seems like it has potential to be fun if you get used to it. And Companion says that the storyline seems to be pretty good, so I don't know. I might keep playing it single player, but.
And Neuro Guy, you're in it. You're one of the main characters, in fact.
Yeah.
So
it was highly impressive, actually. You did a great job.
I really liked your voice acting. It was no voice acting, just text. But good job on that.
You'll have to buy the game to find out.
But I got a 4-pack and I gave a copy to Relic, Buttkiss, and Cross, and we tried the multiplayer thing, and I recorded it, and I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna make a video on it, like end it and render that stuff out, because I'm not sure how usable the footage is. There were multiple game modes that we played. We played a zombie survival mode in the game. First of all, I should probably explain what the game is. The game is like a top-down space arcadey type of shooter type thing. I don't know exactly how to explain it, and it has some pretty cool space controls. It feels like a twin-stick shooter, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's kind of like a twin-stick shooter, and
it uses one of Newton's laws actually for flying around.
Yeah,
you need to apply thrust in another direction at any point to stop moving. Or cheat and press the space bar, which is...
Well, space bar just stops you.
Space brakes.
Space brakes, TM.
Yeah, trademark.
Yeah, it has some cool momentum system that makes moving around really fun. Kind of like in Trousers, which I know Cross played, but he's not here to talk about it, so he let us down yet again in this podcast. Multiple times in one podcast. Jesus.
Sure.
Yeah, it had multiplayer modes like zombie survival game where it's just a bunch of ships flying at you until you eventually die, inevitably.
They really didn't look like zombies.
No,
well, it was just,
they're just ships.
Yeah, it was just a group of ships. Enemy armada.
And eventually they just swarm you and murder you.
It was just basically every kind of ship type that's in the game. All assaulting you and doing weird things to you.
And they get different type of ship types. And then we played that for a bit, which was pretty fun. And then we played there's this other mode called DLC or something, or TLC, and it's a MOBA, like a 3-lane map, which just, like, I played MOBAs before. I played League of Legends, and I played Infinite Crisis quite a bit. Infinite Crisis more than League of Legends. And I think I'm pretty familiar with the games. I was so fucking confused when we first played it. I had no idea what was happening. I was like, what is going on right now? I just don't know.
He did not know. And then we all died, and then we quit. So.
Yeah, that was... now that I mention it, I'm probably going to have to post a video and see if this is actually worth uploading or not. But yeah.
Have fun editing that.
Yeah. It'll be more fun than... fucking RuneScape, that's for sure. Jesus Christ.
Speaking of which, why don't you talk about your lovely RuneScape experience?
I talked a lot in the past, 10 minutes. So you guys should talk about things.
Alright, so, lovely RuneScape experience, Companion.
God damn it.
Okay, yeah, let me talk about this one time I walked into a Skype call of Companion and Cross Knights playing RuneScape. If anyone's seen the first episode of RuneScape, believe me, it gets a lot better once Cross finds his trees.
Look, Cross needed to teach someone a very important life lesson on why RuneScape is a waste of money. And someone was adamant that that was not true. And he had to be taught a very, very harsh lesson.
Yes, that any friend you bring in to play RuneScape will chop down all of the trees.
I don't like
including your own trees.
Don't. I am not impressed by your tree cutting skill.
Oh, Relic, here's a topic we can talk about. The different kinds of trees and what it's like to chop them down. Now, personally, I'm fond of the oak tree.
I am as well, because not only is it, made of oak, a very sturdy, good wood, but you also get lovely acorns.
If you guys can list off more than three different types of trees in RuneScape,
oak,
I will let you talk about this. Elk?
Well, there's oak. Oak has to be a thing. There's that one that you mentioned across at the end of the video. There's that one that you mentioned.
You have to name them off. You can't just be like, that one over there, the time you mentioned.
Well, the thing is, it's hard to know what trees are actually in RuneScape.
That's the point.
Okay, Relic,
am I allowed to be wrong? Can I be wrong?
No. You get 3 strikes and you're out.
I get 4 strikes? Cypress.
No.
Son of a bitch. Okay, well, spruce, you?
Nope, and yes.
Okay, there. You gave me way too many strikes.
What?
You said I had 4 strikes, so I got the third. I got the third tree. Elk, oak, you. So.
No, elk is not one.
Elk's not one. Pine.
Nope.
Pine's not a tree type?
It's not.
That is crazy.
I'll give you a hint. Tree.
Is there just one that's a normal tree? Because that would be really... Oh my god. I was going to go with maple, but okay.
There is a maple tree, in fact.
Alright, well at least there's that.
It's a pretty good stepping stone from Willow to you.
Okay. My turn.
Oh god. But you already know the answers. It's like...
Okay, if I can list off...
What?
10 types of trees, but you have to give me 10 tries.
God. No, but
RuneScape.
I don't think there are 10 different tree types in RuneScape.
Actually, there are. There's a tree, there's a dying tree, a dead tree covered in snow, evergreen, burnt tree, jungle tree. You didn't say I couldn't look this shit up, by the way. Jungle tree, achy tree, oak tree, willow tree, teak tree, maple tree. Hey, didn't you say that there wasn't a maple tree?
I said there was.
Okay, hollow tree, mahogany tree, ooh, fancy. Arctic pine, eucalyptus tree, yew tree, magic tree. Cursed magic tree.
Okay, I think you list off more than 10. I think that's a little more than 10.
Okay, that's good. So, Relic, about that, those trees.
Yeah. I'm incredibly interested in the fabled magic tree. The one that will give you the magic dust when you chop it down. And allow you to save little children.
Pretty good.
I've heard of that tree.
Yes.
It's only a legend, though.
It's very, very rare, but I happen to know that one of them exists. Cube will know where it is, but he doesn't want Cross to chop it down.
What?
The fabled magic tree.
Oh, there's a bunch of magic trees. You have to be a member to.
You're ruining it.
Though. You have to be a member, though. Unfortunately.
Didn't you pay for a RuneScape subscription?
Huh?
Didn't you pay for a RuneScape subscription, companion?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can go chop those fabled magic trees down and save the small children.
I already have level 99 woodcutting, and there's literally no reason to chop down magic trees, because I can just chop down elder trees and make a bunch more money.
If there's anything that ever made me feel more sadness in my heart, it's that you have the level 99 wood cutting in RuneScape.
I've been at it for like 5 years though, so.
So, I'd just like to say that Companion just said there was no reason to cut down a magic tree to save all the small children's lives.
I know. Never gonna stop this polio now. Elder trees give you more money.
Yeah.
You would think curing polio would be where the money is, but no.
You cut down magic trees to save children. You cut down elder trees to save the elderly. Jeez, like.
And how do you save them with money exactly?
I throw it at their faces until they stop breathing.
Money fixes everything. We do know that, except for polio.
Yeah.
So now I know why Companion and Cross are such good friends.
Yeah, it was quite.
Yeah, in case anybody doesn't know, Cross and I played RuneScape, and we both recorded it. And we had to do some editing on that because we started out at the beginning, at the tutorial area, and there's cow wheels.
Tutorial Island.
I think you hear somebody.
What?
Okay, they might be coming up to yell at me. 1 second. We're back.
Well, that was strange. And we have now lost another member. We're just bleeding people today. Like,
That's true.
This podcast is getting more gutted by the instant. People are just taking out intestines and wearing them as scars, and it's just very strange.
We're looking at you, Neuro Guy. I don't know why you don't have any intestines for scarves, but we are.
Well, you don't know that he could.
No,
He could
I know
be
this.
Hannibal.
Kind of.
Oh, Buttkiss. You know, what's great about this is the guy with the topics leaves, and we're the ones who had a day to get topics.
Technically, he only had one more topic. Because
Oh, you're back. Hey.
What do you mean I only had one more topic?
Coptic. White Coptic.
Yeah. So what was I talking about?
I don't know. Someone was coming up to your room, and they had a paddle, and you got very, very antsy.
Speaking of which, what was that conversation about? Tell us all for the stream.
It wasn't a conversation. It was just somebody opening up the door and grabbing something and walking back.
So you muted yourself, so can I assume that you just stopped looking at the computer, turned around and stared at them until they left?
No. I didn't even see anybody. It doesn't matter.
It was
we play RuneScape. We posted videos on our channel. There's going to be another part, and we're going to probably do some more. There we go. That's RuneScape there.
So you faced them, and you never bothered opening your eyes? Rude.
They're just like, are you hungry?
What noise was that?
I don't know. Don't ask me. Cthulhu. There.
Right. Cthulhu.
That was my Cthulhu. Doesn't matter. Topic?
So what's your other topic?
My other topic is the lack of topics. No. Okay.
Lack of topics. A documentary.
There's a new Batman movie coming out, which is pretty cool. I recently have been watching the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, and I'm gonna watch Young Justice after I finish season 3 of Justice League Unlimited. And there's the new Batman movie is coming out. Is called Batman Assault on Arkham, which is an animated trailer with who's the Joker? Troy Baker is the Joker in this one because Mark Hamill retired, unfortunately. And then it's basically that a Suicide Squad is going in to stop Joker or whatever because he planted a bomb or some stuff like that. And then Batman's there because he's like, I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
Spoilers.
That's the trailer. This is here. I'll link the trailer in the chat.
It was a spoiler to the trailer. I was looking very forward to seeing that trailer for myself.
It looks pretty good. I like the animation style, and it has that like, I want to say fat chick, but she's not like ridiculously fat. She's a little bit over. Just watch the trailer, and you'll know what I'm talking about. The one with the ponytail.
What the hell?
You had to fess up, Cube. You had to let loose a major fart. I wouldn't mute my mic for that. No. I would have, but I wouldn't use that cover up.
You would mute your mic. Would your mic pick that up?
Probably. It picks this up. So I don't see why I wouldn't.
In all of my time of playing games with you, I have never heard a fart from your
ass. You can say it.
Well, from your side. I wasn't gonna actually say ass. I was gonna say from your side of the. All right. Well.
So assuming that it really would pick it up, does that mean the Cube never farts on the microphone?
I'm sure he never takes his microphone, puts it down there, and then just directly farts on it. No, I'm pretty sure it's not what he does.
What? Doesn't everyone?
No.
Your mic is in your mouth sometimes. That's terrible, Buttkiss.
Hey, that was the old one.
That was just the old one.
Doesn't exclude it. Never mind.
Now I've learned hygiene. I will not get feces on this one.
Now I brush. What's that weird stuff in the tube, though?
Right.
This got weird fast.
Yes, it did.
But yeah, that looks interesting. And anybody who hasn't watched Justice League or Justice League Unlimited should totally go and watch that. And yeah, it's on Netflix, both Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. And then there's also this other game called Zombies, Monsters, Robots, which looks kind of interesting. From what I can tell, it's like a third person type of game where you run around and you shoot and kill zombies, monsters, and robots. Interestingly enough, and you can be giant mech suit of doom, and you can kill zombie monster robots. Yeah. The features are intense co-op and competitive modes, expansive variety of maps and enemies, unpredictable boss fights, deep customization of guns and gear.
Well, it sounds like they put a lot of thought into the title, at least.
Kill everything.
Oh, well, that ruined it. Screw that.
Yeah, you can sign up for the beta, and you can get a chance to play the beta. So there we go. Yeah. Those are my topics.
Oh. Well. Damn, huh?
Did you bring any topics?
I didn't even have a day.
That's true. You had like 10 minutes.
I had 20 minutes, man. 20 minutes. Well, for people who own Skullgirls, I know we talked about that at one time. They are getting their first male character as a free DLC.
Oh, I see that when I Google searched gaming news. I saw that.
Oh, well, I knew that because, games on PS. Okay, well.
What's the new character going to be like?
Oh, he's just a huge dude. His name is Big Band, but they haven't really talked about what his actual character is, like what it's actually going to be able to do. But he's a giant, so I'm going to guess that he's just some really heavy hitter guy.
Skullgirls looks interesting. I like the character. I haven't seen all the characters, but I like that nurse chick. She looks interesting.
Yeah, it is an interesting take on the fighting genre. So
there's the article with the male character thing.
Oh my God, you have. Look at how prepared you are.
Well, I literally
you didn't
just
even
found the article by coincidence.
Oh, I was gonna be impressed that you.
I pulled the neuro right there. God damn.
Wow. Oh, Contagion also released. If you haven't seen any videos on Contagion, Companion and I, and also Buttkiss, but obviously it's not on his channel because he doesn't have one because he's failure.
He has a channel. It's just
he doesn't use it. We don't ever talk about it.
Realistically, though, it's also never going to have any videos on it because if I ever make a gaming channel, it won't be that one.
Hello, guys. My name is Bruno5555AH.
Hey, everybody, it's Bruno Quad 5AH.
And I'm here playing Assassin's Creed, the first one. That's what we think of you, because you're not even good enough to play any of the other ones.
You nerd.
Get good, scrub.
But yeah,
I am good. I'm Bruno Quad 5. Quad 5!
It's a Quad 5, man!
I'm pretty sure there's only... No, there are 4. Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, Contagion's finally been fully released. It's still seemingly like it's going to be updated, but it finally got out of that beta stage where it only had, minimal touches to it. Now it's actually gotten, full-fledged multiplayer and online stuff going for it, so...
That's good. Maybe we can go back to that eventually.
If you were kind of... I think they added that, they added another map, too. I think you told me that one about a while ago. Well,
yeah.
They've sort of gotten everything fleshed out, so if you were on the fence about Contagion... it is probably if you were pretty sure that you wanted it, but you wanted to just wait. It's probably good enough now to where you can get it, and it seems like it's gonna keep getting updated for at least a little bit longer. So, it's
God damn it, Hawken. That guy in the chat who said, "How are you?" He's my cousin, and he's terrible at making jokes. He's in my family, so he is worse at making jokes than I am.
Yeah,
now, that's saying something.
Yeah, I was about to say
Actually, from what I can tell so far, he seems real good at making jokes.
Shut up,
he
Marcus.
posted
Do
something
not encourage him.
that is an extremely inside joke, I'm assuming. And he's not asking for any attention, nor planning to follow it up. He's just happy to.
He's a terrible person.
There.
A terrible person for encouraging.
He's happy to realize that his cousin has friends. You know, he's often been worried and wondering whether Companion Cube had any kind of social life, and now that he's seeing it, that Companion at least has something that he can grasp onto. He's just so happy for him, and you can't fault that.
So would now be a good or bad time to talk about that group the Companion made?
Now would be the perfect time. So Companion, a few days ago, he was feeling pretty lonesome, and you know, Lonesome Loser comes into mind here for the song.
Have you heard about the Lonesome Loser? Beaten by the Queen of Hearts every time.
Song of the week. But Companion was feeling pretty lonely, and so to celebrate himself, he made a new Steam group with the peculiar name of Companion Sucks. And its picture is a lovely Companion Cube being tossed into an incinerator.
I did not make this.
You totally made this and then invited us to it.
In actuality, Companion Cube was left his computer on while he was asleep, and we were waiting for him for something. And we made a group called Companion Sucks, and we just kept inviting him and spamming invites to him with it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he joined, I made him Player of the Week, and then I left. And Buttkiss left. It was just a good little ha-ha in your face Companion kind of gag joke that we did.
So now he's the only one in the group.
And
Not
he's
for
like,
long. I'm sure one person will join at least. Please.
And obviously the featured game is Ironclad's American Civil War, because it's a 10 out of 10 title, probably the greatest game the world has ever seen.
Jesus.
And Portal 2, the educational version, which is perfect for a group called Companion Sucks.
But it was great, because not only did it spam the hell out of all of our activity feeds, but as soon as he got there, we left, and he was just left with this mess of what we wasted our day on.
Yeah. So that was a good topic. That, like, oh my god, that had so much meaning to everybody who's listening.
Hey, Companion?
What?
Your face is ugly. I just thought you should know that.
GameStop is having a buy two, get one free. Oh, that's only on Easter. Well,
so guys, in old news, GameStop's having a buy two, get one free sale. Buy 2 games and get one other game of lesser quality for free.
But the problem is you have to, go back in time to...
Not only do you have to go back in time, but you have to go to your local regional GameStop. Not applicable in all nations. There you go. So.
Nas lumber poking puzzles head to Steam.
What?
I don't know. I'm looking at gaming. I Google searched gaming news like I do every week.
So this is where we're at. Oh, okay, you do it every week. I was about to be like, this is where we're at in the podcast, where you, instead of looking at stuff prior, are like, I will look at it in the middle of the podcast as needed. I will find what I need and I will use it.
Yeah, I do this pretty much every week.
You are a great man, Companion. You're a braver man than I am.
Ooh, Terraria upgraded to version 1.2 on the Xbox 360, PS3, and Vita versions. So now you can play with all the 1.2 stuff.
Yay!
If you haven't already on PC. God, that was a pretty good update. I like that.
I'm gonna put this out on a limb here. We should try to talk about something that we're not just gonna read. You know what I mean? We should.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm sure that there's something that you can talk about, Companion. I have confidence in you. You've done this. for half a year now.
I haven't done. Cross has done this for half a year. Now he's breaking that streak.
He has broken that
Like
streak.
he just took it and snapped its back over his leg.
It was pretty
He didn't
gross.
even care. He doesn't even care. Relic, your mother is ugly. That's what somebody says. Wow.
That is harsh.
Wow.
You hit me right in the feel.
jugular.
Right in the feel.
In the field.
The singular
Oh, man. That's as scathing as that Awesome Nuts game that we played last night with those guys that thought they were so good. Oh, jeez.
That was a good segue, Relic. I just want to take time to ruin the segue and say how much I appreciated it.
You're gonna hop on this segue with me? We're gonna ride around town?
Yeah, oh man, he's just riding around town. But yeah, we played Awesome Nuts last night, and I'm sad that we didn't stream it because we played this match where these guys were lagging ridiculously. Like, there were times when they teleported around, and they would just throw us like somebody was playing Scoldger. And I'm not sure how many people who are watching play Awesome Nuts, but Scoldger is this big dude who can throw you around and throw into turrets and stuff. And this guy was lagging so hard that he could throw people without being anywhere near them because he must have seen like us close to them on their screen or something. So we just get tossed back into turrets randomly. And then there's a Raylan who was lagging also. I'm pretty sure the Scoldger and Raylan were both queuing together, and they were both being dicks, and they were both lagging. And the Raylan was just hitting snipes, which she shouldn't have been able to hit because she was lagging. And they were assholes. And I was playing Vinny, which is I don't know how to play Vinny very well. So I died horribly on the first match, and we lost. And then on the second match, we all played our mains, and it was a close fight, only because they were lagging, but we won. That's the best thing about Awesome Nuts. Beating assholes, even when they're lagging, and almost won because of it.
Yeah, but it was a great night filled with people taking a game way too seriously, and us kind of just laughing at them.
You should have streamed that.
It was a glorious time. Glorious indeed. But anyway, back to real news here. So anyone who's interested in Fading Hearts, I have to apologize and say that what don't judge this. I have to apologize and say that Cross and I will no longer be doing any more Fading Hearts because we have decided that the game is just far too bad to play anymore. So we'll be giving a little conclusion thing on Fading Hearts, and that'll be coming up very soon, and then that's just gonna be it.
I'm in the conclusion.
You're not in the conclusion.
I'm not.
Not
Was I
anymore.
being quiet that whole time?
But he is. But we are going to finish up with that, and it's just going to be done because the game was kind of poopy, but apparently it had an amazing storyline that we did not get to enjoy at all.
She just made it a book.
I know. That's what I said.
Like, if you have a great story and shitty game, but shitty game mechanics, nobody's going to play your game if it's terrible mechanics.
It's just terrible. So that's going to be coming up soon.
Are you guys going to be doing any more visual novels?
We want to, but it's hard to find ones that have Long Live the Queen and Magical Diary-esque gameplay. Like, actually have stuff to interact with. You know, like, Fading Hearts apparently had mechanics, but we never got to see them. So
It's because of the terrible intro.
It got too bad too soon.
yeah,
Well,
We never got
Y2K
to-
made zombies and
yeah.
pirate
Y2K,
buses.
zombies, buses, shadows, what have you. It's there.
We're not going to show any of this, but we're going to tell you that it's there.
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't show anything. They just were like, this is what's... it was pretty much you being told a book third hand. It was like the stupidest thing ever. Without any kind of gameplay. And Cross is not okay with bad visual novels, and he's certainly not okay with bad visual novels without any kind of gameplay. So
Are you guys going to be uploading that Kono Nippu first trip to Japan, whatever the hell it was?
probably not. That was terrible too. That had no
Oh,
gameplay either. But we're gonna look at Haneke games and try to pick up some more games like Long Live the Queen, because that was a fun experience for us to play. But it also made for some very good videos. So we'll be looking into that a little bit more.
Yeah. So, any new games that you guys played recently?
As the guy who now owns the new Sword of the Stars Pit DLC.
Oh, no, I haven't. My plan for that is to do a video the first time I play it, but I have to finish recording all the previous characters first, because right now I put that Sword of the Stars Pit stuff on hiatus because I'm lazy, and I need to record some of that again, which, you know, I really want to record some more of that. The problem is I'm too lazy, so yeah. And then it'll eventually come out. There's a new DLC for Sword of the Stars Pit that adds new stuff, like a brand new playable class where you play a Zool monk guy of Doom Destruction and you murder things. So eventually, within the next year, that'll come out, hopefully. Yeah.
Well, the only things that I've played recently, other than Awesome Nuts, have been that Dungeon Land that we did with Cross.
Oh yeah.
Cross, where Cross played as the Dungeon Master, and he had done a video of that previously, of that kind of gameplay, where he was Dungeon Master and the heroes ran through. Well, we revisited that, and he was the Dungeon Master against Companion, myself, and Buttkiss, and it was pretty good, I'd say. But
yeah, he did it in the same way that we did it with me, Buttkiss, and Douglas, where he mutes his mic, but you guys can still hear us while we're talking. Yeah. So, that rabbit with the traps. I'm not gonna say anything, but holy crap, that was devastating.
Cross had a pretty lovely time, being the bad guy. He likes to do that kind of thing.
Shitting out mines and literal shit.
Yeah, that's really Dungeon Land's really about the only thing I've played recently. Kiss, what have you done?
Somebody's coming up the stairs.
Alright, really?
Well,
you leaving again? Oh, we also played Murder again, which you've seen a couple videos of Murder on Cross's channel. We didn't record the session last night. Well, I have some of it, but I think we've all decided, other than Cross, that Murder's not really a game for us to play.
Actually, I like it a lot. I prefer Terrace Town, but I do like Murder.
No, Companion and I don't. We've determined that if we were going to play it, we'd have to do something else as far as to the roles and the map. We'd have to have a local game because we can't play online with kids.
Yeah, I think I'd like Murder a lot more if we could just play a local game with only ourselves.
Yeah, and
then again, I think the same about Terrace Town, and we've never been able to really do that except the one time.
But the benefit to it also is that we would be able to pick the size of the map, and the game wouldn't just drag on and on because it's too big of a map for what they were trying to do. Because sometimes you just have this little cat and mouse thing where the one survivor is hanging around with his gun and the murderer is gawking around trying to find him and just taking however long you want. But that's
okay, I'm back now. I'm not going to leave again. I'm sorry. The thing about Murder is that I think Trouble in Terrace Town just has a lot more to do. Yeah. It's just more shenanigans can happen. And on Murder, there's only 3 good maps that are playable.
Yeah.
Really. And I don't like Clue. So.
And that cat and mouse thing, that can happen, just really ruins the game.
What cat and mouse thing?
Where the murderer has to find the last person, and it just takes however long.
Yeah, and then you have the fact that the murderer has sprint, which makes it pretty much impossible for an innocent who doesn't have a weapon to fight back.
Well, that's I like that aspect.
I don't like sprints.
Yeah, that I like it. That I like quite a bit. Being completely helpless without the gun.
Yeah, no, I don't mind being completely helpless. I just don't like the fact that he can catch up to you so easily because you don't have much of a chance to get to the gun.
If he didn't have sprint, he would never be able to catch up to you. That's the problem.
Well, back when I didn't even know there was sprint, when I first started playing Murder, I didn't have too much of a problem catching up to people.
How often did you win?
About the same as I did now.
So never.
So never. Get good scrub.
Hashtag.
I already made that joke.
Yes, but I said get good scrub.
Alright, well, since it's clear we don't have any real topics, we should probably get to wrapping this up, yeah?
So
Cross, what's going up on your channel? You're still on hiatus. Well, luckily for everyone, Cross has pretty much promised us that he will be doing a Rebuild 3 Let's Play. So if you're a fan of Plants vs. Zombies, Rebuild, anything that dealt with zombies on his channel, you will be sated, as he will bring back the zombie murdering ways with Rebuild 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully with another appearance from the guy.
Oh yeah.
The man.
The man.
He should have
sidekick the guy.
He should have emailed Sarah Northway and been like, "Yo, can you put the man in there as like an homage?" Meow. She would have probably done that. That would be great.
He doesn't have a huge ego, and he isn't a douchebag. Companion, I'm looking at you.
If he, I honestly think that would have been cool though if the man would have gotten in there though.
Yeah, that would have been pretty neat.
Well, the thing is, Sarah Northway, for those who don't know, she kind of works on these games while flying and doing other things. She doesn't really have the time to be, watching Let's Plays on YouTube.
I'm pretty sure she's like fully developing this now. She has a team set up that's making art for her and stuff because she put a Kickstarter up for this. So
yeah, but I still don't think she's like, oh, I'm now doing nothing and I can sit around and look at Let's Plays of my own game.
Yeah, she flies around the world doing stuff.
Like she doesn't have the time to be looking at Let's Plays of her game, so she probably doesn't even know that Cross has this little rebuild, Let's Play thing. So.
But that's probably going on Cross's channel. Now, Relic, now you can mention what's going up on your channel. And by Relic, I mean Buttkiss can, because you're going to say, I don't have a channel.
Okay. So, Relic Tie.
Did I nail it on the head?
Yes, you nailed it so hard.
So
Isn't
on my
there
channel,
one more?
Obviously, more things are going to be dying, and likely those things will already be of the dead variety, because I have just a lot of zombie backlog things that I'm going to be doing. Well, not backlog, but I have a lot of zombie things I'm going to be doing with Companion here soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Maybe revisiting some Contagion, and obviously Necromorphs are already dead, so they count, kind of.
Yeah.
And,
speaking of zombies, don't we kind of want to, don't we kind of need to finish up Left 4 Dead at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do. So there's also that. So see, look, most of my stuff revolves around things dying. Funny how that works.
Isn't that
just like real life, I assume.
Yep. I'm a war criminal.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you finish posting all the Wesnoth footage?
I have it all up. There's 2 more. I'm kind of holding on to it because I want to say, like, in case we go back and finish it up. So I'm just kind of like trying to space it out in a way that gives us some time to go back and finish up.
I'd be good. I'd be down for finishing it up.
Because I don't want it to be like, man, we didn't finish. Durr.
We would have a huge hiatus. Holy crap.
But the thing that, like, I was looking at the ending, and as far as it goes, we like the survival thing, it clearly starts to go in our favor, and then it's just broken, and it's just a hugely disappointing ending. Like, so unfulfilling. You don't know if we would have actually pulled it out yet, or if they would have pulled it out. You've no idea, and then you never get to know. It's just depressing.
Yep. But yeah, so that's kind of on Relic's channel. I guess I'll list off what's my channel like. I have... forgot. Every time this happens, I forget. Oh yeah, RuneScape. I'm going to be posting the 2nd episode of RuneScape, and then I want to record some Underhell. That's a Half-Life 2 mod. I want to re-record it because I've already done a Let's Play of it, but the thing is, I want to re-record it because it has new content and stuff. And then I have the final part of Left 4 Dead 2, which is part 4. I think I'll post it like today or tomorrow. And then Monaco with Relic and Cross. And yes, it is Monaco, if you're listening to this, Cross, not Monaco.
It can actually be pronounced either way.
Monaco. Nothing else.
Doesn't really matter how you pronounce the...
Yeah. Well, that's something else. I thought that would last longer, but... Nope. No, it did not.
Well, we don't have a third person to be like, on my channel, the Cross isn't here to actually have a
channel. And on my channel, there's gonna be a Rickroll. So click on that link that I posted. If you want to get Rick rolled.
I know what Buttkiss could talk about. He could talk about his streaming plans.
That's what I was going to say, and
Oh,
obviously
yeah,
on Drive
that's
Not
right.
Found, there'll be the Pokemon tournament.
Yeah, I'm going to be posting that on or streaming that to Drive Not Found. Unless, of course, I can't stream it, which is a possibility.
Well, there's 7 other people there. I mean, most of
Yeah.
them are on Drive Not
We'll
Found.
find
so.
someone, I imagine. I'm also going to be finishing up Left 4 Dead 2, The Lone Gunman on that at some point.
With your finger gun of doom.
Yes, my finger gun of doom. I can point zombies' brains out. Except I have gore turned off because it runs a lot better.
You.
After that, I think I might try to stream Dust and Elysian Tale.
That's that anthropomorphic animal things, right?
Pretty much, yes. It's it has a Mega Man-esque type of combat system, except it feels a lot smoother, and I like it quite a bit myself.
I don't know. I think it's pretty interesting. The problem is some people just can't get into that game because of the anthropomorphic animals, which I can understand.
Hey, I grew up on Star Fox. I'm okay with anthropomorphic animals. On a
Yeah,
side
really.
note, Penny Fox, new on Awesome Not.
Oh yeah,
I
Penny
think
Fox.
I think that was this week, actually, so yay.
But that's awesome Oz, so I don't care.
Says the guy who was like 900 hours in Awesome Knots.
No, I mean it's awesome Oz, so I can, it's fine. I didn't ever said I was against the anthropomorphic animal.
Yeah,
things.
yeah, sure.
What?
Mhm.
Listen. Okay, well, I think we're gonna end the podcast here on the topic of furries.
Yes.
So goodbye, everybody.
Furries
Speaking of
are
furries.
sexy. Doom.
No,
That was the dropping
Oh,
the mic
yeah.
sound.
Cats. Kitty cats.
drop the mic.
Yeah, why do you think girls wear cat ears in anime?
Yeah.
Japan knows. Japan knows.
Well, on that note, next week.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody.